Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and today we're doing another episode of one card in 4 decks. Today we are talking about the 4 of Pentacles. The crystal for the 4 of Pentacles is red jasper. Red jasper is all about stability, and that crosses over to physical stability, financial stability, and emotional stability. And red jasper helps you also to overcome scarcity. And that is the underlying trauma, I guess is the word, that fuels the motives behind the 4 of Pentacles. So let's discuss this 4 of Pentacles. 4 is all about stability and strength, right? We got 4 legs to a chair, 4 legs to a table. Keeps everything really strong and stable. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but whatever works. And Pentacles are all about earth, right? They're all about basically the human body, the material things that we go through every day. It's the physical plane, right? And what we see here is a figure. He's stepping on 2 pentacles. He's got one that he's holding close to his heart and one on top of his crown. So, this, like I said, when I first started the Pentacles, these are the most easiest cards, for me at least, to interpret. So, we've got a greedy Gus here. We've got someone who's holding on so tightly to his money, to his finances. He's holding on to his money so tightly. He's crossing his heart with it. He's got it on top of his head, so it's controlling his thoughts, controlling his heart, and it's controlling where he goes and what he does, because has both feet on them, on his coins. So it's literally controlling his every move. See what I'm saying? So, he's motivated by money. He's controlled by his own money. And he doesn't make a move without it. So we have greed. We have, the miser archetype. This is someone who will not loan you any money, even though he has plenty, So, so he plays it pretty close to his hands here. So, sometimes that's a good thing, especially if you're trying to save money. But, what's good about making money if you're never going to spend it? You can't take it with you when you die, right? So, there's good and bad. But in this sense, he's rich, but he has nothing to show for it. So that is the 4 of Pentacles in a nutshell. So let's see some different interpretations from other decks. So we've got the Druidcraft deck, 4 of Pentacles. So here we have a chest of money, and we have a figure locking it up really, really tight. So basically, we have hoarding. He's hoarding money. Not even letting anybody see that he has it. Here, people can see that he has it. But here, he's locking it up tight in the safe, which can be good, right? Saving money is smart. It's a good thing to save money. This can indicate, hey, it's time to save money. But it can also indicate a hoarding mentality to where, you're hiding things away. This could be keeping secrets from your family. Keeping things away and not sharing that treasure with the people that you love. So, like I said, there are good and bad connotations to this card. Not that any cards are good or bad, but that interpretations can go either way with this particular card. So again, like I said, it's good thing to save, just as long as you're not hoarding that away from the people that you love. Dad, can I have such and such money, to go to the movies? Well, we don't have it. We don't have that money, but you're hoarding it away. You just see what I'm saying? Like I said, it can go either way. So that's the Druidcraft deck. Now this is the Raven's Dream Tarot. This is one of my favorites. I bring it out every once in a while because it's just a beautiful, beautiful deck. And it's so dreamy and I love it. So check this out. We've got this raven sitting on 4 fish, and look at all this fish that he's already ate. But that's not enough. He's got these 4 fish right here, and other birds are trying to get it, but he's like, no, I know I've had all of these fish, but I want these 4 fish. I still want those 4 fish. We've got greed, if I can't have it, no one can. He cannot still be hungry. Come on, This is utter greed right here. I mean, it's just selfishness, and, I don't want it right now, but I don't want anybody else to have it right now. It's so rude and selfish and just a miser, I've known people like this in my life, and those people are probably not going to the good place when they pass away. Yeah. It's just, and you can see the mood of the colors in the deck are just, in this card, are just indicative of a not so bright and cheery mood. You can tell that this is not a nice raven. So I had to bring this one out because I was like, what an asshole. Right? I mean, my gosh, it wouldn't hurt you to share, greedy, greedy Gus, greedy Gus. So now, as per request, I have the reversal deck out. This is my Dark Reflections deck. And this is very interesting because when we have negative connotations, I'm not going to say it's a good card or a bad card because they have both sides. But this was very interesting. So in the Dark Reflections, we have a figure who is essentially opened up. She's giving, she's got 2, she's giving away, and 2 other that people are taking from her, or from them. It's hard to tell if it's male or female. It can be good, to give money away, but in closer inspection of this card, her clothes or their clothes are tattered. So I got to thinking, you know, is it okay to give away money and, you know, and charity when you yourself need that money? Not necessarily, right? Like, there's such a thing as giving away too much. This person is in need, you can tell. Look at their clothes. They need that money. They don't need to give that away. You know, I have several people that I have given samples of my salves and my sprays and my products, and instead of using it for themselves, they give it away. And I'm like, you needed that. I gave that for you to use. Like, yeah, I just gave it away. And I'm like, that was for you, you know? And so I think so many people have such a big heart that they want to give. And they have this giving heart, but they need to learn to receive. And I think that that is the lesson of the reversal, is that they need to learn to receive. You know, and that's something that so many people have a hard time doing, is receiving help. This person needs to keep this money, at least some of it, for themselves. Buy some new clothes. At least go, you know, to the thrift store and buy some new used clothes, you know. You don't have to give it all away, but at least keep some for yourself. So I think that is the lesson of the reversal of the Four of Pentacles. So that was the Rider-Waite Smith, the Druidcraft deck, the Raven's Dream Tarot, and the Dark Reflections Tarot. So how do you interpret the Four of Pentacles? Please leave your interpretations down in the comments below. I'd really love to know how you interpret this card and how you interpret it in your tarot decks. Please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content. You can also financially support this channel by buying me a coffee. All the instructions are down below. Please visit my website where you can book a tarot reading with my tarot reader, Bobby Fierro from Wild Raven Tarot. You can also sign up for classes, sign up for workshops, and you can also purchase my herbal products. Just remember that at checkout, punch in the code word all caps veiled to get your free shipping. That is for my YouTube subscribers only. That's a huge discount, so don't forget that. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.